And there we go, completed this one. A statue of an old hero stands tall in an altar of the forgotten past. Nice. Altar of the Heavenly Bride. Pris Coletti's mansion. The Neverglades, was this the forest where everyone fell asleep? Mara examines the bookshelf. This looks like one of those curious books that can change the reader's personality. Mara acquires guns and buns. Wait for the right moment to put it to use. Mara examines the bookshelf. That doesn't seem to have anything much of interest again. The treasure chest's locked. There must be something very precious inside. Ciao, lad. You're Mara, aren't you? I'm Rodrigo Pris Coletti, the owner of this house. I don't suppose you could spare me a minute, could you? The thing is, you see, there's a big wedding meant to be taking place in town tomorrow. We are all busy preparing for it. The groom's gone off to get official permission to wed. The plan is to get everything ready before he gets back. But now some awful monsters appeared and put a curse on everyone in my household. So they look just like me. No one's going to want to celebrate until this is sorted out. I have a theory as to why this might have happened. You see, my grandfather, Rodolfo, was famous for sending troublesome monsters away where they couldn't hurt people. I think one of them must have managed to break free, and has come back to wreak havoc on the descendants of the man who imprisoned him. Per favore, lad, you must find this creature and defeat it. Otherwise, the groom-to-be will end up marrying someone with my ugly muck. Sure. Grazie mille, lad. You have the heart of a true hero. Which is lucky, because I don't think defeating this monster will be easy. For one thing, it ran away as soon as it had finished cursing us. I haven't a foggy where it went. Someone did say they heard it muttering to itself, though. Perhaps it unwittingly let slip a word or two about its intentions. I can't remember who it was now, but it won't take long for a resourceful lad like you to interrogate everyone in the house and find out, I'm sure. And don't worry, once you've learned the monster's whereabouts, I'll be along to help you with the fighting. Can't leave all the hard work to the young ragazzi, eh? Okay. This is just the worst. Of all the people to turn into, I had to turn into Papa. Now none of my clothes is fit for or anything. I love Papa very much, of course, but not quite enough to want to look like him, especially with this wedding coming up. I dread to think now Dad would react if he saw me like this, his health and great as it is. I heard that monster muttering something to itself as it scarpered. Something about reinventing itself, heading to some abbey or other to start a new life. It didn't make much sense to me, but then monsters never do. You're going after the horrible creature, aren't you? Well, be careful. Okay. We know the place. Yep. We know the place. Which altar was it though? All Trades Abbey. Huh? Monster over there. Oh, I've been going ape trying to decide what vocation to try out, but I think I finally decided. I'm going to be a lovely young lady. Oh, what are you doing, monkeying around here? What's that? That Pris Coletti ape sent you after me? Oh, struggling with that curse I placed on them, are they? Ha! Well, I don't give 'em monkeys. They should try being sealed away for centuries like I was. Now that I'm finally out, I'm going to go bananas. I have to make the most of every moment, and no one's going to stop me. Are you sure you want to get in my way? Yes. Oh. Well, if that's how you want it, that's how you'll get it. Time for some guerrilla warfare. Pithecus? Do we still have follow orders? Okay. Let's go. Brittle blade. Multi-feet. We start with another kabuff. What the fuck, man? Also would like to have more speed. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Do we have anything to wake up our entire party from sleep? No. Don't have anything. Shit. Okay, what is the strongest spell I have? Shit, man. Okay, Jade woke up, at least. Multi-feed. Let's heal her. Ha! Okay. Shit. Woo. 51. Nice. Nice one. Oh, all those years of waiting, and I finally get let out, only to get given the hiding of a lifetime. Hiding? So much for enjoying my freedom. Oh. The monster that placed the curse on the Priscoletti household has been defeated. Head back to Mr. Priscoletti to share the good news. Okay. Ha 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 ha! Fine work, lad. You bet the beast before I even had the chance to join you. Now we can proceed with the final preparations for tomorrow's wedding. Grazie mille, Mara. Mara receives a gold bar. The wedding we are preparing for is no ordinary one. It's not every day that the Zenithian shield finds itself with a new owner after all. I would be delighted if you could join us, of course, but I know you have your own adventure to be getting on with. Good luck, lad. Buon viaggio. Viaggio? Alright. There you are, lad. I actually have another favor to ask you, if you don't mind. As you know, the man who is to be married will be returning soon, and he hasn't actually proposed to his bride-to-be yet. I'd hate for this important moment to go wrong, so I'd like to do everything I can to make sure we are properly prepared. As such, I was hoping to hold a little rehearsal, and I was wondering if you and your friends would be willing to help. Oh, that's not a trap. This is a wedding trap. You would? Ah, grazie mille, my boy. I knew I could count on you. Mara, will you play the part of the groom, capisce? Simply approach one of your friends and make your proposal. Of my friends? That's all there is to it. I'll reward you for your trouble, of course. Now, shall we get started? Mara, the floor is yours. Go ahead and select your blushing bride-to-be. Not now, Mara. You need to make a decision. You can't keep Mr. Briscoletti waiting. It's... Hold on. You're not asking me to be the bride, are you? Yes. What? You're joking, surely. You can't seriously be picking me. I mean, I'm basically your older sister. Is that really who you want as your bride? She's not even basically, not even remotely my older sister. Oh, that is what you want. Well, alright. I suppose, I mean, it's your choice, and, well, I can't really say no. Oh, wait, it's just a rehearsal anyway, right? Sorry, got a bit carried away there. It's not as if you want me to be your wife in real life or anything, is it? Could you even imagine? Then it's settled. I admire a man who has the courage to be decisive. Oh, as a reward for all your help, I will allow you to open one of the treasure chests behind me and take whatever you find inside. Do let me know if you have time to help us with another rehearsal, won't you? Goodness knows we could do all with the practice. You've been an enormous help, lad. Thanks to you, I'll be able to face the big event without worrying about fluffing my lines. Okay. Ciao, Mara. Come to help out with the rehearsals again, have you? Great, then let's get started. Presto. Grazie mille for all your help, lad. Let me know if you want to help us with another rehearsal. Okay. But we don't get another treasure chest. There's someone out there for you too, Mara. When you find them, make sure you take good care of them, alright? Now I wonder where he's got to. What's that? Who I'm looking for? Oh, an old pal. A great saber cat, to be precise. Me and my best friend have known him since he was a cub, but I lost him on the way here. Not that I'm worried, my mate who trained him's practically a professional monster wrangler. Still, if you see the dear old kitty cat on your travels, let me know, won't you? Thank you for all your help. You've been ever so kind. I wish you all the very best on your travels. Speaking of keeping people waiting, where is that useless boy? I'll have to have a word with him when he finally shows his face. Thank you very much for getting rid of that curse. I was starting to wonder what I'd do if I had to look like that forever. I mean, you couldn't have Mr. Briscoletti waiting on Mr. Briscoletti, could you? That'd just be confusing. Okay. So do we have to go to the Chateau Felix and pick up a cat there? Let's have a look around. This isn't actually a quest, so I'm not sure. I'm confused. But there is a new cat. Wah! Calm down. There's a good kitty. Wow! This is a catastrophe. I don't mean to be scared, a scaredy cat, but you've got to help me, please. Thank you. If you could just get it to shoo, I'd be eternally grateful. Rawr! The great saber cat draws near. Unbridled blade. Multi-feed. Kaboof. Kaboof. Oh, okay. Level up. Thwok. The great saber cat slinks off. I owe you big time. I was within a whisker of getting mauled there. I seem to be catnip to that thing. Lately, he keeps coming around and growling at me. I'm terrified that one day he's going to pounce. Normally, I can get any cat purring in no time, but he's completely feral. He's got all the other kitties terrified. If someone doesn't do something soon, I'm worried they all run away. So enough pussyfooting around. You look like you know a thing or two. I was wondering if you might be able to bring me something that might help tame that savage beast. What do you say? Sure. Thank you. I knew you'd wouldn't let me down. Now, I don't believe I've introduced myself properly. My name's Tom, and I serve Master Felix, the owner of this house. As you can probably guess, I have a real fondness for felines of all descriptions, and when a cat hasn't got my tongue, I can even talk their language. When that wild cat slinked off, he muttered someone's name under his breath. Bianca, was it? Anyway, maybe that might help you in your quest for the thing that will tame it. Tame him. Okay. Go. Talk to Bianca. There's someone out there for you tomorrow. When you find him, make sure you take good care of him, alright? Now I wonder where he's got to. What's that? Who am I looking for? Oh, an old pie, great saber got me, blah 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 blah. Now they're made brother. Okay. Yes. What's that? You saw a great saber cat on the rampage at Chateau Felix? That doesn't really sound like him. Mind you, he did go a bit feral after he was separated from my mate for a while. He even attacked him when he found him again. The blimmin' rotter? It was only the scent of me ribbon that brought him back to his senses. Hey, I know. Maybe that same trick'll work again. Let the saber cat you found have a look and a sniff at this ribbon. If it's him, he'll be all calm again in no time. Mara receives Bianca's ribbon. Okay. Let's try it out. Ah! Not again! Listen, please calm down. There's a good kitty. There you are again. Did you manage to find something that might calm this fellow down? Yes. Mara hands over Bianca's ribbon. This is a lovely ribbon, I must say. Well, I'll show it to him and let's see if it works. It's magic. Tom shows Bianca's ribbon to the great saber cat. The saber cat gives it a good long sniff. It looks as if the ribbon has sparked some kind of memory. Great saber cat slinks off. Oh, what exactly just happened? I can't be sure, but it looked as if that ribbon jogged his memory. Do you think he might have remembered where his home is? Perhaps that was the reason he was so irritable. He wanted to go home, but he couldn't remember where home was. Well, let's hope that that's the end of it. If that saber cat has managed to find its way home, it'll be thanks to you. And you've saved my skin too. Here, this is the least I can do. Mara receives a pair of beast claws. Oh, and there's one more thing. When it slinked off, it muttered something under its breath. It sounded like some kind of code word. Let me tell it to you before I forget. New password. Chateau Felix Dusk has been added to the list of locations you can travel to from the altar of the Cursed King. Great. I want to talk to her again. Now. Is this a saber cat now here? No, it doesn't look like it. Hey, have you heard? Our friend the saber cat came back. You showed him that ribbon like I asked you to then. Haha, I knew that'd work. Ah, it's so nice to see him again. Thanks, Mara. I owe you one. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to take another save after all of this. Okay. Let's take a look at the Chateau Felix at dusk. Ooh, Jessica! You really are a marvel, Mother. I promise I'll never wander off on any silly old adventures again. I couldn't bear to be away from you for even a second. Dear me, what in the world has got into Jessica? She's being a model daughter. Obedient, pleasant, respectful. It's most disconcerting. The Jessica I know is willful, argumentative, and utterly incapable of doing what she's told. I tried to stop her setting out on her little adventure, but she insisted on avenging her brother's death. And now she's some mild-mannered do-gooder all of a sudden? It's odd in the extreme. In fact, it's downright upsetting. How can I get my daughter back? Wait, I'm reminded of something a certain traveling salesman once told me. He said that there were books capable of changing the personality of anyone who read them. I'm sure you visit all sorts of places on your travels. If you happen to find a book that might give me back the daughter I know, I could reward you handsomely. Would you do that for me? Cool. Wonderful. I could tell you we're the type to abandon others in their hour of need. Now, as mentioned, when she's herself, my daughter is energetic, strong-willed, and very active indeed. If you could find a tome that might turn her back into that sort of person, I would be eternally grateful. The salesman I spoke to mentioned the kingdom of Al-Yahan. Perhaps you might look there. What? It's very strange. Apparently, Jessica was happily adventuring with her companions when she suddenly started missing her mother so much that she burst into tears. When we heard, her mother and I hurried here to see if she was alright. Ahem, welcome to Chateau Felix. To be honest, I'm still reeling from the shock of seeing Jessica in tears. She was bawling like a child, so I let her curl up here and take a cat nap. In the meantime, I sent a message to her mother to come and pick her up. Anyway, for a change of pace, how would you like to take a personality test that's been handed down through the generations here at Chateau Felix? Great, then let's get started. You've just received your first pet Great Saber Cat. Do you think Percy would make a good name? Sure. Ahem. Now for question number 2. A doddery old saber cat comes up to you looking to join your party. Would you let them in? Sure. Ahem. Now it's time for my third and final question. If you were to keep a Great Saber Cat as a pet, you wouldn't be able to relax for a second. You would always need to stay alert. Would you be happy with that? Sure. Ahem. And here are the results. You are as mighty and magnificent as a Great Saber Cat. You are kind, strong, and brave. Or at least you will be one day, right? That's what the test says. Anyway, sound much like you? It sounds like a good test, yeah. Ah, I spy an improving looking volume in your hands. Might you have found the book that will give me back the daughter I know and occasionally love? Sure. Yeah, sorry. Sure. Wonderful. What might the title be? Pray tell. Goodness me. You expect me to believe that a publication entitled Guns and Buns will give me back my daughter? Try this. Well, I'm really not sure this is the kind of publication I should be exposing my daughter to, but if you think it's a good idea. Rosalind has Jessica read Guns and Buns. And how are you feeling, dear? Oh, I'm just fine, Mother, but I'm not so sure about you. I mean, what are you wearing? Wouldn't you feel so much more liberated if you shed a few layers? Oh, where did this handsome young man come from? You're lovely, aren't you? Tell me, have you ever had a puff puffy? Jessica! Honestly, this is not how I raised you. This isn't the Jessica I know. Hurry up and find the book that will actually restore her to her true self, will you? Jessica, might we just go over there and okay, let's keep looking around. Okay, Rose's room. Let's take a look there. The fuck? Wow! Sir Rose Guardian, stop it, please! Help us, please! Must destroy, Clank. Must destroy everything. Oh, shit. Okay. Unbridled blade, multi-feed, belts, kaboof, woof. God damn it. Fizzle! Multi-feed. What does Fizzle do? So we can't cast any spells any longer or what? Or what? Okay, OBS is telling me there's been... Someone wrote something in chat, but I can't see any message. So whoever might have written something in chat might please do it again. Because OBS is a piece of trash and doesn't show me chat messages. Okay. Serena, I don't know, we can just try again, I guess. Well, from... okay. Kenji still don't know usabilities. You're just going to attack then. Parallax. Yes. That will show him. Blade. Multi-feed. Can we now use spells? No, we can't. Parallax. Okay. 50!